Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Bleach 1000 Years Blood War The Separation episode number 9 reaction. Okay, the previous episode it was the big episode of Ichigo finally arriving. Now before we got to Ichigo's section, we get to see a little bit more of Kenpachi. Those girls, the ones who were with Bambietta, those four girls, they came in and they caught Kenpachi off guard, and Kenpachi still gave a big fight, but still it wasn't enough. And yeah, they almost got Kenpachi, but then Ichigo comes in and just takes care of them in a matter of seconds. And it was such a he's like gotten so strong that after attacking, he even warned his enemy that, oh, get out of the way, otherwise it'll be crazy. That's how strong he is, warning your enemy in case they get hurt. That's the level. And yeah, stuff happened. More of those, the other quinches came in to stop him as well. And then comes in Yahabaha, and we get to know one of the things that they never thought about is that the fact that Ichigo came from the top down, breaking all the barriers. Now Yahabaha can go up, and that was like their main goal or something. So he takes Ishida and Hashwalt and leaves. And obviously Ichigo gets a surprise where he realizes Ishida is there, and then we get to see the old group kind of reuniting when Orihime and Chat comes in. And yeah, a lot of things happened at the same time. Ichigo's baffled because Ishida is here. Ishida's like don't talk to me, leave me alone, that kind of thing. And yeah, so let's see what happens. I'm guessing his main goal is the king. What was his name? The Soul King, I think. So let's see what the Zero Squad does, because the Zero Squad knew what this was going to happen. And yeah, so I wonder what's the whole plan. Let's see what happens. All right, let's get started. I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here, sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, all right, here we go. This is the second time this is happening, isn't it? Like Ishita before as well. Wait, what the? God damn! What the? Oh my god! God damn! Oh, yeah. Yeah, like what is he planning? Like he knew this was going to happen, so he. And it seems like he's like waiting for them or something, like ready to fight or something like that. Ooh. Yeah, that's the least of the worries. Hmm. Yeah, well, let's wait and see. Like, why does he like? Oh, what? Yeah, it makes sense because he's a Quincy. He thought exactly which side will he side with. Hmm. Damn, it's been so long. 10 years, more than 10 years. Well, his glasses are shining, so we beat him up. Well, then we still beat him up. Yeah, exactly. Oh god. I don't know. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's like normal for you. Yeah. All right. So we're going to the royal palace. Hmm. I doubt we can go the same way they went, or maybe we can. I don't know. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Oh, Yorichi soon come. All right. Oh, that's Samuel Sakura. Yeah. Ah, damn. Yeah, it was the royal palace. I guess that's why he went to talk to Aizen. What the? Um. Right. There's three of them now here. What should we do? Uh. Wait, where's Rukia? Oh, Renji was. Oh yeah, I forgot about them. Okay, so at least he didn't die. I guess he became a like Komamura. Yeah, that was Ishtar. Yep. Well, he's like, oh wow. No, that's not why we are mad. But you know. Oh damn. Now we'll have Renji first. Renji versus Busby. Um. mm. Wow. Raise the sharp eyebrows. Oh wait. Yeah. God damn. Who the hell is? Oh, it's Madrame. Yeah. Yeah, don't attack her. She's a exactly nice Yumechika. Oh wow, he just reduced it. What? Oh wait, what? I thought he was gonna say something about like hiding a weapon or something. Wait, she's a what? Wait, that's a guy? Oh wait, oh what's happening here? That's Bambi. Okay. Oh my god, that's a guy. Wait, really? Okay. Who would ascend to the royal palace? Okay. What? Oh my god, if he's here, he would not be happy about that. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. We need some batteries. No, Yoruichi. Yep. She's going to drop down now. Or. Oh, there she is. Hmm. There. Batteries? Distortion that windshields have been created. Oh. Fixing the. Oh. Okay. What the? Oh. Ah. What are these? Oh, so we take energy from there? Okay. And that are those. So they are literally batteries. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Bambietta, the zombie version is. What? Yeah, yeah. That's what Bambietta's power is, I think I remember. You can deflect. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but it won't work. She's a zombie. Oh, nice! Yeah, she's just going to like fix it back. Oh god. Yeah. I can't wrap my head around the fact that that's a guy. He's using Boku now. Yeah. Or did he use Boku from the beginning? I don't remember. Hey, move! You're talking too much. Oh, yes! He's here! Perfect opponent! Perfect opponent! You know, wow. Marching out the zombies, damn. Hmm. What the shit is. Yeah. What? Wait, does she have consciousness? She has consciousness. Oh god. Dude, there's someone waiting for you. Yo! Yeah, nobody's as great as me, so it's fine. Yeah, I doubt they can do anything to Kuroshiji. He's a different beast. What the? Yo, Nemu's just carrying him. 3 seconds. Okay. Oh, what the? Okay. It's sucking in. Oh, no, oh god. Okay, nice. So it's just like a delayed. Well, locking device. Okay. And you can set the timer. Yeah. So 3 seconds. Locked it. Device simply pause the effect. There you go. Perfect for you. Hmm. Oh, there's more. Yep. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think so. Someone with no attachment. Oh, wow. He actually brought them here. Wow. Yeah, we all remember them. So he just, okay. He just kept them alive. And oh my god, here we go again. Chica. Alright, calm down. Oh god. I'm looking for Ichigo and Ishida. Ishida's gone. Damn. Oh god. Oh lord. Oh, that's how. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they're technically zombies, but yeah. Quality versus quantity, you know? Well, I'm. Yeah, they're dead probably. And I doubt they can be. They cannot be. If one harms a coworker, one should take one's life. Oh, yeah, that's true. In Kenpachi's whole. Ah, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, but I feel like you should at least avoid, like this girl. Giselle or something like that is his name. Glowing guy. Oh god, here we go. Oh, damn! Damn! Oh god. Okay, stop it. Wow. Oh, does she have? He have? Oh, guys, I'm still calling him she. Wait. Oh my god. Oh no 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 no. What the hell? Oh good god. I was thinking like, where did Hitsugaya go? The hell is this? So I'm pretty sure the same happened to Rangiku as well. So both of them are zombies now. Oh my god. Like, you know what I think? I doubt that. I'm pretty sure they can be brought back. You know why I'm saying that? I doubt they're going to do them so dirty. You know, like Hisugaya. Like, he barely even showed his any power or anything. He just got defeated. Like, Hisugaya is one of the main supporting casts of this show. So, him getting an ending like this, I doubt that's going to happen. I'm pretty sure they're going to somehow bring him back. I don't know how, but I doubt they're going to leave him like this. That's the sole basis of me. Like, yeah, but this show's kind of like, you know, like tricky in that department. Like, I remember them just killing off Kira in like a matter of a second or something, like without any, like, just killed him off. So, but Hisuga is a captain, so I don't know. And he was way more involved in the story than Kira, so I feel like, I don't know. At least I think that they're somehow going to bring him back. In no way they can like do him dirty like this. Let's see. Right, there you go. That is it. Okay, that is it for this episode. Right. So first of all, I'm going to talk about this episode as a whole for a few minutes, and then I'm going to go into and switch into a deeper discussion. So here, this episode was basically two things. First, Ichigo and his crew going out to the royal palace, and then the whole Kurosuchi and like, you know, what's her name? God damn it, what's his name? Giselle, isn't it? I think so. And that whole thing, and then in the end, Hitsugaya. That was the whole like episode. Overall, it again, this wasn't really like a, I guess you could say it's like a more of a preparation, like, you know, like type episode, because we just got prepared for the next episode where everything will go down. You know, this was just like the warm up. I think, you know, like we got introduced to the players that will be fighting. You know, we got to know their strengths in this episode, and then the fight will happen in the next episode. So this was just a preparation episode, you know, more or less. And so the biggest thing that obviously I'm pretty sure, like, I have to mention this, the surprising thing of this episode, this is a girl. You know that part where he was like, oh, Yumichika's like, oh, I know something, like, you know, like you're hiding something. I'm like, oh wait, is she like hiding like some kind of a thing, a weapon or something to attack him or something? Then he's like, you're a guy, and I'm like, wait, what? Oh my god, I couldn't believe my ears. Like, like the thing is, like I just assumed that everyone was a girl over there because it seemed like a girl group, you know, like all of them were girls. So I just assumed that everyone was a girl here. I don't know why I didn't assume that some of them might be guys. So I don't know if there's any other guy in that group, you know. But okay, right. So yeah, there you go. I wasn't expecting that. That was like the most shocking part of this episode. That actually baffled me. Yeah, and also like there was like a interesting, like, you know, that part was also interesting where we get to meet the Arankars again, and which was also a surprising part. I wasn't expecting that as well. So there you go. Oh, and obviously the other surprising part is Hitsugaya being a zombie. That was another big surprise. So yeah, it was an episode of a few surprises and basically preparation for the next episode. And I like, when, you know, when Giselle came in to fight, I'm like, oh, Mayuri's here, it'll be fine. You know, it's okay. But now that Hisugaya is here as a zombie, it's going to be problematic. I feel, as Kurosushi says, like, oh, this will be bad. And this is the thing, Giselle, I feel like okay, again I was going to call him a she. Giselle, he is like, what can I say? Wait, Yeah, okay. Yeah, Giselle, um, I doubt he's as strong as any one of these characters. You know, Madarame, Yumechika, I doubt the strength is his strength is anywhere near these characters. But the problem is the ability that he has. His ability of like, like zombies. That is like the biggest problem here. He like brings out characters like Bambi and then over there Hitsugaya, who's going to be a big problem in this whole situation. So that's the thing. And also the fact, like, I don't know, like, this is a tricky one. Like when Mayuri came in, I'm like, oh, everything will be fine. Mayuri is here. I'm sure Bambi Attack cannot really do anything to Mayuri. But then he just brings out like Hisugaya, and I'm like, okay, that's a problem. So I don't know. Confronting him directly, I feel like it'll be so much easier. But he's bringing out these like army, all these army like that he has zombie army. That's the more biggest problem here. Now, there's another thing I kind of mentioned at the ending where I was like, okay, I think they're going to bring Hitsugaya back somehow. I still think that. You know why? Because, like I said, Hitsugaya, he has been a character who has been there from the beginning. Like at first we met Rukia, and then just in the next third or the fourth arc, I remember Hitsugaya was introduced, and the whole Soul Society was introduced. He has been there from that point onwards, and like he's been like one of the main characters of the show, main supporting casts. So an ending like this for him is not something I think they're going to do, because like I don't know, like I doubt they can do him like this. Like he was able to do nothing. He got like he got defeated, and like only one like time I can like like if his battle happened and there was like a whole episode dedicated to him, he fought, and then even though he gave his all, he lost and he died. If it was something like that, then maybe I would have thought that, all right, you know what, maybe this is it for Hitsugaya. But none of that happened. They literally showed like one or two scenes of him and just showed him like on the floor, and that is it, nothing else. The way they did that makes me think that Hitsugaya, this isn't over yet for him. I don't know what he's going to do. And there's another thing I kind of like like when I kind of realized, Bambietta has her consciousness. It's not that she's one of those zombies who don't have any like like any consciousness, just like like the Walking Dead, just have nothing going on in their head. Bambietta has consciousness, which makes me think that Hitsugaya also might have consciousness. If that is the case, then I don't know, maybe he can break out of it or somehow like something. I don't know. Like that's what I'm thinking here. Like I don't know. I cannot like wrap my hand around the fact that they can just end Hitsugaya like this, like just do him this dirty. In no way. He has been one of the main characters of this show. In no way can they do this. So there must be something. Like I'm sure they'll bring him back, or do something. I don't know what, but something. But let's wait and see. Like that's like the main reasoning for me. But then I was like thinking, like, wait a minute, they did kind of like the same thing with Kira. Like they just killed Kira off in one scene. They just like offed him completely. But then again, Kira wasn't really as involved in the show as Hitsugaya was. Hitsugaya was like one of the main characters, like I said. Kira was there, but he was just there as wasn't as shown as much as the other characters. Like even Madarame and Yumechika got more screen time than Kira, as far as I can remember. So him being offed like that was extremely surprising, but at the same time, I guess that makes sense. But characters who have been so much involved with the show from the beginning, like Hisugaya, who else? Byakuya, Madarame, Yumechika. Who else was there who came to the real world? Rangiku. Who else? Like all the characters who were like heavily involved with us, with Ichigo and his group. Renji. Obviously Rukia as well. Like these characters, unless and until they at least have one or two episodes dedicated to them completely, and then at the end of those two episodes they die, unless and until that happens, I refuse to believe that these characters will have died. You know, like I remember that episode where they killed Byakuya. They actually gave one episode for him. That is why I actually thought Byakuya was dead. You know, because the way they kind of executed that whole thing made me think that, oh yeah, it's over. You know, they gave like a whole section to him solely for him, but then he was just brought back again. So if it's something like that, I can believe, yeah, they're dead. None of that happened with Hisugaya, so I think there's still a chance for him coming back. But anyways, yeah, there you go. That was this episode. So yeah, quite a few surprising things. Ichigo and his group is on his way, while over here in, you know, like in Soul Society, all of this is happening. So let's see what happens, and the next episode will probably be fighting Hitsugaya, and yeah. Alright, so let's go deeper into the explanation. Let's talk about this episode one scene after the other. Okay, in the beginning, everyone is surprised. Obviously, Ishida is there. Orihime is surprised. Chad is surprised. They're like, what the hell? And then they leave. As soon as they leave, the whole, you know, like rebound effect or whatever that happened, like almost like crushed them. And Ichigo was like going to stop Ishida, but Orihime and Sado stops him and like protects him. Over there, Renji protects Rukia, and you know, like everyone like is like protecting themselves. So there you go. Now, obviously, like, you know, like the group has reunited. So Ichigo, Sado, and Orihime talks about the whole situation, and how they kind of like talk about how I doubt that this is the whole story. I'm sure there's something going on with him. So they're like, let's go and find him and let's talk to him. If he's really deflected, we beat him up and bring him back. If he's not deflected, we still beat him up. Oh my god. And yeah, that was the plan. So, but the problem is, how do we go there? Not to worry, Urahara's here. Obviously, in times of need, whenever we have troubles, somehow he pops out, and again, like it happens, he just pops out of thin air, and he's like, he's like, oh, Kurosaki-kun, you know, long time no see. Should I help you out? You know, like I can make you, I can give you a, you know, like a little, like. I can arrange the transportation for you. So there you go. Now we go back to the R&D department, I think. Yeah. Oh no! Before that, we get to see this, like these, like the Quincy's, a few of them has surrounded Byakuya. This one guy, I don't know his name. Then there is this girl. What was her name? Candice, I think, something like that. And she's like, whoa, where's Kurosaki Ichigo? And then there's this guy, the glasses guy, the old man. I don't know who this guy reminds me of. This guy's character design reminds me of someone. Who does he remind me of? Oh, he reminds me of that guy. You know that guy? What was his name? I even forgot. You know, like the one who was with, you know, in the end of Bleach, the first season. You know, those, what were they called? You know, those few guys after Ichigo lost his power. You know, the guys that he got involved with. Those guys who helped him bring his power back. And in the end, we get to see that the main guy, like Fujo or something like that was his name. He was like, you know, like going to betray them either way. Betray Ichigo, and he betrays him and stuff like that. You know, that whole thing that happened. You know, there was that one guy, the butler guy with the mustache and like, you know, and had like an eye patch, who had like some time power or something. That guy. Reminds me of him. Yeah. Oh god. I was like, hey, this guy, like his character design is so familiar. Where have I seen him before? This exact face I've seen somewhere before. I was like, it's him. That guy. Reminds me of that character. Right. So all of this is happening over there. Like Byakuya is just standing, and all these Quincy's are like kind of surrounding him. While over there, Kumamura is still in his dog form or wolf form. I don't know what, you know. And they're like, all right, let's go. You know, like we're not going to give up like this. And at least he's alive, you know. Like even as a dog, like maybe we can help him out or something. I don't know. And obviously Renji has like, you know, like helped out Rukia over there. And then while all this is happening, in comes Busby, and Busby's like, Busby's like, oh, what's happening here? And Renji's like, oh no, sorry. Busby's like, wait, you hate Ishta as well? We also hate him. Come on, let's team up and beat him up. And Renji's like, shut the hell up, you chicken, chicken-haired guy. And he's like, oh, how dare you? Your eyebrows like kind of looking nice and sharp. So I thought I'd talk to you nicely. But it's too late now. And like weird, goddamn. Weird conversation they had, and Renji for a moment was like, damn, you're a nice guy, you know, you're complimenting my eyebrows. I remember in one of the previous episodes, which episode I don't remember, like, who was it that like kind of like insulted and teased Renji about his eyebrows or something, and Renji got pissed off. Oh god, there was which character was it that made fun of him about his eyebrows? I don't remember. Probably Ichigo. Like, who else would it be? But anyways, okay, and he's like, oh damn, you're a nice guy, you're complimenting my eyebrows. But Busby's like, too late now, you called me a chicken. Oh god, and then start fighting. And over there Madarame has, like, you know, pointed his you know, like his weapon at Giselle, and Giselle's like, oh, like, you know, like, help me out, don't attack me, and kind of like egging them to attack him. And Yumechika like really reduced the whole thing. He's like, wait a minute, Madarame. He's like, this seems like he's trying to egg us to attack him. Her at that point. They didn't know that that's a guy. And then he's like, oh, I think if we cut her, the blood is going to splash on us, and probably something bad is going to happen to us. He like completely deduced the whole thing. And Giselle's like, oh no, like, you know, like, obviously not, like, you know, like, you must be kidding. And then Yumechika is like, oh, there's another thing I need to mention here. You said something about unarmed girl, but you're a guy, aren't you? And Giselle's like, what? I know you're trying to hide it, but it's so obvious. I don't think it's so obvious. I don't think anyone realizes. I want to know, who did anyone guess that he's a guy? I doubt anyone would have, or maybe I don't know. This was a surprise. Like, this part, I just, he says that you said something. No, where's that part? Yeah, you said something about being an unarmed girl, and I'm like, oh, wait, is she like hiding a weapon or something? Because he calls her unarmed girl. I was like, oh, maybe the unarmed part is a lie. No, the girl part is a lie. I was baffled here. I actually thought he was going to say something like, you're hiding a weapon, you're not an unarmed girl. But he's like, oh no, you're not a girl. And I'm like, oh god, I wasn't expecting that. That really surprised me. In no way I would have expected this. Okay, so like everything happened so quickly here, it took me a while to register. Suddenly Bambietta comes in. And yeah, and then I'm like, for a moment I was like, what's going on here? And then I'm like, oh, that's Bambietta zombie. So obviously we know what happened to Bambietta. We saw that scene, so there you go. And now while all of this is happening over there, Urahara's like, let us go to the royal palace, or let me send you guys to the royal palace. And he like puts them inside like a chamber or something. Okay, apparently when by the time Squad Zero, yeah, okay, Captain Crucius foresaw this outcome and started building the base structure. He foresaw all of that, and that they would ascend to the royal. Yeah, so Mairi realized everything. So it's like, that is why this is here. We can transport you guys through this, and it's not an exact replica of, you know, like what's her name? Oh god, what's her name? You know, that lady. I forgot her name. Shiba family's canon. I forgot the girl's name. Alright, it was one of a kind built from their family secret. So it's not exactly like that. You can just use it once and it's going to break. So we have to make sure that everything works out. So we need energy to use this, but where do we get the energy from? So Yoruichi comes in at that point, and Yoruichi has like these glass beakers or something, and so these are actually have been provided to her from the real the world, the living world. Hiyori and everyone kind of gathered them. So the gaping hole is the distortion. Okay, I need to read this part because these freaking guys here were making weird jokes throughout this whole section. I wasn't able to concentrate as to what Urahara was telling. You see, like Yadomaru, I think that's her name, Yadomaru Lisa, or something like that. That girl, and then the others, they were like making like those jokes. I'm like, what the hell? I cannot concentrate on what the Urahara is saying. I'm going to read this part again properly. Lisa's like, now that you mention it, that thing does. Okay, all right. Okay, it appears warped. The distortion is acting like a wedge. Okay, it has disrupted the border between the world of the living and the soul society. Okay, so it is like a wedge, and it had disrupted. Okay, causing the two worlds to connect. So what would that purpose? What purpose would that serve? So they're still trying to find it out. But what they were able to do is use those energy from the distortions which Yoruichi collected and use it as an energy source. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. While all of this is happening over there, Madarame and Yumechika are running for their lives because Zombietta, I'm going to Zombietta, Bambietta, zombie version, she started attacking them, yeah, so Yumechika's like, you cannot deflect those bullets with your Hozukimaru because it's whatever it's touching is becoming bombs. And so they're like, alright, so I'm just going to attack them. Obviously at this point they didn't know that Bambietta is a zombie, because we the audience know about it because we know Giselle's power, but they didn't know. So Madarame goes and tries to attack her and attacks her but it doesn't work, and Giselle's like, oh, like it's not going to work, she's a zombie, and yeah, then Sils destructs Bambietta, and okay, so Giselle is like, oh, let me put this blood on you guys, it'll probably work directly on you guys since you guys are Shinigami. Okay, so while all of this is happening, in comes Mayuri, shining brightly like a sunflower. Oh, no, sorry, like a sun. Why did I call it? Sunflowers don't shine. What the hell? He looks like a sunflower. That's why I'm like, oh, shining brightly like a sunflower. No, shining brightly like a sun. Okay. So he's like, oh, this is so interesting. Zombies here. You guys will make good test subjects for me. And everyone's like, God damn, cannot look at them. He's so bright. While all this is happening, over there, Bambietta's like, okay, this part, again, another surprise. I wasn't expecting Bambietta to have her consciousness. It seems like she has her consciousness. It's just that she's like more of like a zombie. This kind of gives me hope that somehow Hisugaya can be brought back. If they have consciousness, there is hope, So Bambietta's like, oh, I wanted Gigi, and he like smacks him, and he's like, just starts like punishing her or something, like starts attacking her. While all of this is happening, Mayuri's like, okay, interesting thing happening here, and he kind of lowers his brightness level. He's like, oh, like plebeians like you, to talk to you guys, I need to tone down my greatness. So yeah, like thank me that I'm so considerate of you guys. So yeah. Don't take it personally, you guys won't be as great as me. So god damn, the trash talk. Okay, for Mayuri, I feel like this isn't even trash talking. He's just like this. This isn't even trash talking. He actually thinks like this. So well, this is just Mayuri being Mayuri. So they start having their battle. Over there, Bambietta uses her bombs, and Nemu grabs Mayuri and starts taking him And like, oh god. And so Nemu here, she throws those things, container bomb kind of containers, and like Amaya said, like, oh, set it to 3 seconds. So she does that and throws them towards them. Each of them sucks in those energy bombs, and yeah. So after that, after 3 seconds, it explodes. He explains what these are. These are reishi locking devices. What it just does is, like, it's not really exploding. It just locks the reishi, or the nature of the Bambietta's, like, like reishi, which, like, makes it. Oh no, sorry. He says that it locks the. Okay, you know what? I'm going to read it. It halts the activity of the reishi that it comes in contact with. There you go. And that's why. And then it provides us a timer, which is 3 seconds, and then it triggers. That's what it is. Very simple mechanism. Nothing that. So he's like, oh, there you go. Like, Bambit is down. So what will you do now? And she's like, Giselle's like, oh, I have so many people. Like, all the Shinigamis come in, like the zombie Shinigamis. And Mai's like, oh, I'm such a, I'm such a good person. Like, I have such a, soft heart. I cannot attack them. They're my allies. So I have brought a few others who can do that. The Arankars are here. Big surprise, because nobody knew that he actually kept those Arankars alive, or brought them back to life by. I'm pretty sure he did. Like, everyone has like a stitch. You can see like this part, that part. Yeah, like he probably did something to them to bring them back. Probably operated on their brain or something. I don't know. Okay, the only person who doesn't have a stitch is that guy. That guy, I forgot his name. Who says that I'm alive? Like, I'm like, who says that, oh, like, I didn't die or something. He's the only one who didn't die, I think. The muscular guy. So all these Arankars have their own vendetta. Like, that guy, he starts teasing. Oh no, he does have stitches in his stomach though. Okay. He probably got injured or something. Like, anyways, he starts teasing Yumichika and calls him ugly and all that. While over there, the girl, she's looking for Ishida, and while the other guy, he's looking for Ichigo. Because we remember what happened. Like, in season 1, they had their own battles, and like, I remember this guy kind of being nice to Ichigo. I remember that. Like, and that's why he's probably looking for him. Like, not being nice, but kind of like, like, in the end, they kind of empathized with something happened. I remember, like, they actually kind of, like, kind of bonded a little bit. So he's like looking for Ichigo, while the girl is looking for Ishida, because Ishida actually made a fool out of her, if you remember. Not a fool out of her, but like actually defeated her completely. So yeah, all that stuff. Either way, Mairi, we get to know that Mairi has full control over them, because he shocks them when they start, like, talking too much. And he's like, all right, you guys, go, fight. And so the zombie versus the Arankars start happening. And, like, while all of this is happening, they realize that the zombies' blood won't really do much to them. And also the fact that they're dead might also kind of factor in. Nothing will happen if they get splashed with zombie blood. So they start fighting, like, completely, like, like, goes all out. Over there, Bambietta, like, Giselle starts attaching Bambietta's hand and everything, while this guy comes and, like, like, this part was funny. He's like, oh yes, my instincts are telling me to fight you. And Giselle's like, why? And he's like, oh, because you and I are very much alike. And Giselle is like, huh? How dare you? How so? So yeah, he tries to go, like, Bambi tries to attack him, but he just grabs Bambi and just, like, throws her away. And yeah, he's like, there you go. Now what will you do? So she's like, all right, time to bring in the big guns. In comes a Hitsugaya, a zombie Hitsugaya. Yeah, and Mayuri's like, okay, this might be actually a problem. So there you go. Now, like I said, I think they will bring Hitsugaya back, because I refuse to believe that they'll do Hitsugaya, a person like Hitsugaya, this dirty. Just like completely kill him off like this. Yeah, I don't believe that. Also, the fact that Bambietta has a consciousness makes me think that Hisuga also probably has consciousness, but it's just that like their hands are tied or something like that it will be. So Hisuga will probably have to fight us, but he will still have his consciousness. It'll be something like that, I think. So let's wait and see what happens. But yeah, there you go. That was this episode. Nothing much happened in this episode. Like I said, everything will probably go down in the next episode, uh, where we probably will have a battle with Hitsugaya, and maybe we'll get to see more of Ichigo and his crew going to the Soul Palace. So let's wait and see. No, not Soul Palace, sorry, Royal Palace. So yeah, there you go. That was it. That was my reaction to episode number 9 of Bleach. 1000 Years Blood War to Separation. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. So that is it. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Bleach. So until then, goodbye and have a nice day.